All right, welcome to the Tech Talk Tuesday, and today we're once again working on the Dodge Challenger, and today we're going to show you how to do a restoration on your dash VIN tag. Now, I've got mine screwed to this board right here, probably wondering why. The reason is I need to strip the old paint off of it, and since it's a flimsy piece of tin or whatever metal it's made out of, I decided to secure it to this board so that way it gives me something robust to sand up against to go ahead and remove the paint without damaging the actual VIN tag. Now there's a variety of ways you can go about removing the old paint, whether you use paint removers or sanding or abrasive discs or a wide variety of methods. What we're going to do is we're going to use an abrasive disc, paint removal disc, and it's like a kind of like a Scotch-Brite pad, and that way it's quick and easy and gets the paint off, and then from there we'll go ahead and prep the surface for paint and restoring it. All right, so now as you can see, we've got all the paint stripped off of our VIN tag. From here, what we'll go ahead and do is hit it up with some wax and grease remover, see if there's any oil and stuff on there from me just handling it, and then we'll go ahead and get it painted. All right, and to paint the VIN tag, I'm not using anything fancy, it's just some Rust-Oleum flat black, and once we do that, get it painted, let it dry, then we'll go ahead and get the raised letters for the actual VIN cleaned up so that way they shine through nice and bright, and then add the new Chrysler logo to the VIN tag, and it'll be ready for reinstallation into my new dash pad. All right, so now that we've got a fresh coat of flat black paint on our VIN tag, we can move into the final steps of the process of its restoration. Now, you want to allow for at least 72 hours from when you paint it until you attempt these final steps. The reason you want to do that is make sure the paint is fully dried, and then also make sure all of its outgassing is done so that way you don't risk damaging the dry film transfer of the Chrysler logo from the factory. So the first step though, of course, is we're going to mask this off, and then we're going to lightly abrade the raised digits for the VIN so that way they show through like they did originally. And just like that, got the VIN ready to go for the dry film transfer. All right, so now we'll go ahead and apply the dry film transfer. Go ahead and take your dry film transfer and get it hot with a hair dryer. We'll go ahead and include a link in the description below for ECS Automotive, the people who produce this dry film transfer, for how the instructions. And but we'll go ahead and get this done right now. All right, and that's how you get a fully restored dash VIN. It's ready to go install back on the dash. All right, so that's basically everything you need to know in order to properly restore the dash VIN on your e-body Mopar. I hope you found this information useful as always. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button, give me that thumbs up, help me out with that YouTube algorithm, and helps keep this channel growing. And of course, this process definitely takes some time. It should take you at least a few days because you need to let the paint properly cure and complete its outgassing, so that way you don't run into any issues with the dry film transfer. Now, the dry film transfer is definitely a little nerve-wracking because it does cost like $20-something for a single dry film transfer. I will include a link in the description below to ECS's website, so that way you can order one if you need it. I will also include a link in the description below to the video that they provided on how to properly install that dry film transfer. And as always, if you want to be kept up to date with all my future uploads, don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell as well. Keep you up to date with all the videos I do in the future. And of course, on top of that, I've included links down below for all the detailing products that I use, as well as the vlogging equipment. So if you have any interest in any of those things, go ahead and click on those links down below. It helps me out in the channel and keep things growing and going. And as always, guys, I will see you the next video.